Well, breaking news coming in at this point in time. One policeman has in fact been killed and 3 others injured in a grenade attack by militants in Baramulla in Jammu and Kashmir early today. This is the latest information that we are in fact getting from the valley, that one policeman has in fact been killed, 3 others seriously injured in a grenade attack by militants in the Baramulla sector in Jammu and Kashmir early today. Remember, today the valley is in fact tense as we do observe Vijay Divas. It's been 15 years since we won the Kargil War of 1999, and on a day like this, there is definitely beefed up security in the state of Jammu and Kashmir. And news that is just coming in, the latest that is in fact coming in from J&K, is that one policeman has in fact been killed and 3 others injured in a grenade attack by militants in Baramulla in Jammu and Kashmir early this morning. Well, this really is the latest piece of breaking news that we're bringing to you early this morning on a day that India commemorates 15 years since the victory of the Kargil War in 1999. There is reports of fresh violence from Jammu and Kashmir. One policeman and 3 others have in fact been injured in a grenade attack by militants in Baramulla in Jammu and Kashmir early this morning. Sketchy details emerging at this point in time. We do not know who these militants were, what the nature of attack was, what the purpose behind this attack in fact really was. But the sketchy details that are emerging from this breaking news early this morning is that one policeman has in fact been killed, 3 others have been injured, seriously injured by militants in Baramulla in Jammu and Kashmir early this morning.
पजीर हुई सोपोर की मुख्तलिफ मास्कस में, उसके बाद जो है बदमज़न अफराद की टोलियाँ जो है नमूदार हो गई शहर के मुख्तलिफ हिस्सों में। जो हमारी जो पुलिस पार्टी थी मौके पे पार्टीज़ थी, उनके साथ नबरुद आज़मा हो गई, पेल्टिंग हो गई, उनको डिस्पर्स किया गया बार बार। तो 2:30 ढाई बजे के आसपास एक बहुत बड़ा ग्रुप यहाँ छोटा बाज़ार से नमूदार हुआ और पुलिस पार्टी जो मौके पे थी उन पे ज़बरदस्त पथराव किया। पुलिस पार्टी ने इनको ताक़ुब किया। उस ताक़ुब में पेल्टर्स के साथ कुछ मिलिटेंट मिले हुए थे, जिन्होंने पहले एक ग्रेनेड मार दिया जो फट गया और फायरिंग उसके बाद की। इससे फायरिंग से एक जो हमारा जवान है मोहम्मद सईद, वो शहीद हो गया और 4 जो है कांस्टेबल, एक इंस्पेक्टर और 3 कांस्टेबल्स को स्प्लिट एंड इंजरीज आई हैं जो आउट ऑफ डेंजर है। पुलिस पार्टी ने रिट्राइड बैकफायर जिसको बोलते हैं, पुलिस पार्टी ने वापस फायर नहीं किया क्योंकि उसमें सिविल कैजुअलिटीज़ का एहतमाल बनता था।
All right, so that was the first reaction in fact coming in from the police, who have said that one of their policemen has in fact been killed. 3 civilians have been severely injured in the grenade attack that was carried out by militants in Baramulla in Jammu and Kashmir. We of course are going to continue to track developments on that story. We'll be getting you more details on that breaking news development early this morning. Well, just to recap for our viewers, there has been a terrorist attack in fact in Jammu and Kashmir early this morning. This as the valley gears up to commemorate 15 years since the victory of the Kargil War. And we understand that one policeman has in fact been killed, 3 other civilians have been seriously injured in grenade attacks. All right, my colleague Shuja ul Haq is joining me live from Ground Zero. Shuja, take us through the latest.
Well, Rishika, this is not the first incident. Yesterday in the evening, we saw in a similar incident another cop being killed in South Kashmir, and now this one comes in the North Kashmir.
Right.
Clearly, this points out towards the increase in the number of militant attacks that are happening on cops, specifically to target them while they are either on duty or are on the law and order situations. A worrying sign that the security agencies are aware of and are taking measures, but looks like that militants are able to target these men while on duty and are causing a lot of damage to the security agencies on the ground.
Right, absolutely, Shuja. Also, we understand that 3 civilians have in fact been injured in the grenade attack that was carried out by militants. Is there any word in on what really, their medical condition is at this point in time?
Well, we are given to understand that all the injured have been shifted to hospitals and
Right.
their condition is stable. But as of now, it's too early to exactly point out to, how much of the injuries that they've incurred.
Right.
We get to know more about them in a while. But yes, this is confirmed that one policeman has been killed while some others are injured.
Right. Also, Shuja, take us through when this attack actually took place, and do we at all know who the perpetrators are and what the motive behind the grenade attack was at this point in time?
Well, we as of now, nobody has come out and claimed responsibility for this attack. So we are, in dark as of now to
Right.
point out which was the organization that that carried out this attack. But the significant part is that it has come on the day when most of the people in the valley were celebrating, Shab-e-Qadr. A lot of people were already out, praying in different mosques, and
Right.
police has also been, deployed all through the night.
Right.
Coming out at a time like this is clearly something that gives you an idea of kind of violence that is happening as of now.
Right. Also, Shuja, this does bear, significance given that today is in fact the day we mark, Vijay Diwas. It's been 15 years since India won the Kargil war. So has there been, heightened security presence in the valley in the light of India celebrating Vijay Diwas today?
Well, not exactly for the Vijay Diwas, but as I was pointing out, there had been an alert sounded all across for the festivals like Shab-e-Qadr and Eid. There was a specific signal sent out to all police stations and security camps all across the
Right.
valley, suggesting that there could be some anti establishment protests and violence that could happen, and that is why a sense of alert was sounded all across.
Right. Shuja, thanks for joining us with that live report. So after an attack in South Kashmir, there has been a fresh grenade attack in North Kashmir. We understand that one policeman has in fact been killed, 3 other civilians have been injured. While we do not know who is responsible for this attack, as Shuja has been pointing out, the valley is in fact tense. There is heightened security presence ahead of the festival of Eid and Shab-e-Qadr that is in fact being celebrated today. We're going to continue to track developments from Jammu and Kashmir and bring you live reports in just a bit.